Hi, welcome back to Buckle Up Wildcats, the High School Musical, the musical, the series Rewatch podcast. My name is Audrey Ashcraft, and I'm your co-host today.
I'm Haley Clark, and I'm also your co-host.
Yay! And today is Haley's first episode. We're debuting her haircut.
Wow. I've never had short hair, so... And every time I say that, people are like, that's not short. I'm like...
It literally is.
It's short.
It literally is. It was like to here.
It was long. So, it's short.
It is short. In no world is that long. People are wrong.
Yeah, I like it.
It's so cute. I love it. I literally am obsessed. Anyways, so everyone tell us how much you love Haley's new hair.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Give us compliments. Yay. Just kidding. No. Okay. But do let her know. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, today's episode is season 4, episode 3, and it's titled A Star is Reborn. I've just been trying to think, like, what they're referencing by that title. And I've been thinking that it has to be Gina.
Yeah. But I don't.
But Reborn.
Really
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sometimes you have to just sit back and be like, I'm going to let you do your own thing.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about the show a little bit. Anyways, and then Haley, you have our recap for us, so you want to share?
Okay. Gina starts in her starring role, and Ricky does his best to be supportive but worries about the future. Jet and Maddox make a surprise debut at East High, and everything seems to be working out for now, but with Gina's busy schedule, will she be able to juggle it all?
Real, that's so good.
I feel like there was still so much that I, missed, but I was like...
So much
What do I add about Courtney? What do I add about Carlos? And I feel bad leaving them out, but also,
Also, they're not
the same thing that's been happening the whole time.
No, literally.
And they'll have their moments, I think.
They'll have... I hope. What did you rank this episode, Haley?
I gave this one a 6 out of 10.
Real. I gave it a 7 out of 10 because I gave the last episode a 6 out of 10, and I liked this one a little bit more.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah. The only songs in this episode was Can I Have This Dance?
Mm-hmm.
Which was they did a good job. I ranked it, It was okay. I ranked it, in between Now or Never auditions and High School Musical that, Danny sings. I put it just in between there because it's just a cover, and I don't think they did anything, super interesting with it.
Right.
I don't know why it wasn't live singing. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But
I have to say, this is a song-related comment, so I'm going to make it. Every time I think of their version of Can I Have This Dance, I think about, if you go to the High School Musical, the series, Spotify page, they make the worst mashups you've ever heard ever in your life. They're, genuinely horrible. And I'm sure there's some good ones. I haven't heard them, but there's one that they made, and, it was, a while after the season came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Can I Have This Dance? And All I Want.
Yeah.
And I think about that constantly.
That's so
It's such a weird mashup. Not only is it one girl pining for it, it's the girl it's the guy she's pining about being in love with, and then him singing about being in love with another girl.
Yeah.
And her being am I enough? And then apparently not, because she's ew. Who approved that?
That's wild. That's wild. And even just logistically, that's season 1 and season 4.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
It's so confusing. I'm certain the only reason they did it is so that they could have an Olivia Rodrigo song in there. But it just makes me laugh so hard. It's just such a all you want is love. Or all I want is to be okay. Well, get this. Your boyfriend is happy with another girl. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I know you didn't mean that, but I think about it all the time. Anyways.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. Yeah.
Lovely.
Haley, what were your favorite and least favorite moments?
My favorite was Jet and Maddox. And I love them, and I'm just so happy that they're
Real.
I love it. I think it just makes me so happy.
Real. Honestly, yeah. What was your least favorite?
My least favorite, this is just unoriginal, but just the movie stuff. I don't know. It was just it just takes away from everything else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like seeing Gina, but other than that, I'm this is just boring and weird.
I'm like, why are we doing this? No,
Yeah.
literally. Mine's really similar to yours. But my favorite was just lots of returns because of Mazzara and Seb being in this episode.
Yeah.
But specifically Jet and Maddox, I love them. Like, oh my gosh. Maddox might be my favorite character. I'm not even kidding. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. These were not opinions I had the first time I rewatched it. Not that I didn't like her, but like, I don't remember like caring for them particularly. Yeah. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. They're perfect. But also Mazzara being back is a really good addition. And I kept like, I like that he keeps saying like, yeah, I'm back. And like, he's just such a comforting person to have back. Yeah. And I know I've complained about him in the past, but like, I'm happy he's back. Yeah. And then my least favorite, other than the just entire movie plot line, is, okay, the idea of Danny coming back to be in High School Musical 3, their school musical, drives me up a wall. That doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, imagine. Like, a movie is filming by you, okay? And, like, the lead actress falls out. This lead actress who is a big, like, social media star, is that what she is? She's a big social media star. So let's say, like, we're going to go Charlie D'Amelio, okay? Yeah. Charlie D'Amelio is in this movie. She gets kicked out, okay? You go up to her and say, how about you be in our high school production? And she is. She was going to be in a big blockbuster, a big movie. I guess we have to decide how big of a movie High School Musical 4 is before we set the scale. But now she's in your high school play.
That's wild.
It's wild. That's insane. I'm like, no, those are not equal opportunities. Why is she there? Anyways, I just really like that. And by really like, I mean it's my least favorite thing.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Okay, and did you have any Utah moments?
I didn't.
I wrote down one. Oh, I have kind of a few. I didn't like point them out because I wrote these in the dark. So Courtney makes a comment where she says she has a Book of Mormon vision.
Yes.
However, I think that's a Book of Mormon the musical reference.
I think so.
I don't think that's a...
I still think it's wild.
I still think it's a wild thing to say. It's so crazy. It's truly insane. I have to like zoom through. There's another one I wrote down. I put, okay. Haley, you're going to know more about this than I do. Maybe. Where are coffee beans grown? And what kind of Utah farm has a coffee shop? Because
coffee beans don't grow in Utah, that I would assume.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they're not fit for this environment.
Yeah. I think it's like more humid, like South America. I might be really wrong. And if you really know about coffee beans, please comment. But
let us know.
I think it's like more tropical type places. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense for Utah. And I just don't think the industry would be big enough for Utah to like have a whole farm for that.
I was like, it must be that he's a dairy farm.
Yeah. Why can't they have like...
I don't know. I'm like, what kind of Utah farm has a coffee? Like, yeah. Like, I just don't think that they... Like, I think they thought organic, and they were like, oh, organic kind of matches the vibe of coffee. But, like, even coffee and, like, dairy don't, like... No. Per se go together. I guess, like, there's creamer, but, like... Yeah. I just am like...
It would have made more sense if it was a soda shop.
No, literally. Or, like... I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I guess coffee is the only... Unless it's like a milk. I think my Utah accent came out there. But I never know. Unless it's like a milk, like, card thing. Which I do know there are some of those. Because my parents' first date, they went and got hot milk.
Interesting.
Yeah. But, like... Or does Dutch Bros do kind of more like milk?
They do like chocolate milk and stuff, but I don't know.
I just am like
weird.
It's weird that they made him like his farm thing. I'm like, that feels weird, but okay. Yeah. I don't really know what else they could do instead.
Yeah.
ice cream, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait. Ice cream isn't as necessary on a set, though, as, like, coffee is.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It's fun, and who cares?
Do you like Dippin' Dots?
Yeah, literally. She'll probably not dip dots, but... like, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what else they would do, but coffee's weird. Anyways.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That was all mine. Okay, I'm ready to get into our notes if you are.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, party rock. Courtney does the recap, which, like, based off... I think this one isn't doing them in order anymore.
Yeah.
Because I would have said Ashlyn would have been the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Courtney's story makes more sense to go right now, and Ashlyn makes more sense to go in the next episode.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So,
yeah.
that's all I had to say about Courtney's recap.
Yeah.
I don't think I had any of those notes.
It was fine.
How does Ricky... I literally put Ricky Bowen does not know Timothée Chalamet.
No.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Okay.
That man knows no pop culture at all.
He does not know who to... Yeah, there's no way.
This show always... I don't feel like they've done this for any other character but Ricky, where they compare him to all these, like, actors and singers. Like, he's been compared to Shawn Mendes and Timothée Chalamet.
And Tom Holland.
And I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, there's, like, whoever the hot boy is of that season.
Yeah. They're like...
That's who they compare him to.
The shit. I don't know. That's so funny.
They want him to be the hot boy so bad, which, like, me too. But it was...
Yeah.
Do you have any other thoughts on their first scene? Because I have another one, but...
He says, like, that Gina's the easiest person in the world to root for, and I just think that that's really cute.
That is really cute. That's such a good point. They are cute. I do like them.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
I wrote that he says that, like, in his last interview, that they're, like, Troy and Gabriella in their endgame. Which is so funny to me because canonically in this movie, they're not endgame.
They're in couples therapy.
Like, that's lore you made up. So, like, when he's like, we are, like Gabriella and Troy. Well, your show just put them in couples therapy. Like, not saying that they're a bad couple, but, like, why would you make that comparison?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, canonically, the canon that you created, things are not going well for them. So...
Yeah.
That's a weird choice.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I wrote these notes in the dark. So...
Yeah.
They're kind of rough.
My next comment is just about Courtney's Book of Mormon vision reference.
Mine too.
Which I just think is an interesting... They make a lot of musical references, but I just think it's interesting that the show touches none on the religious culture of Utah, but they reference the musical that mocks it.
Yeah. It's really an interesting choice, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like they have to mention it, because they don't mention, like, every
No. It's
ever.
just, like, a weird reference, too. And I feel like that's one... I don't know. Maybe more people know it than I think.
Yeah. I think so. But it's just still weird, like, it's weird to bring up because it makes it more obvious that they're dancing around another subject.
Exactly. Like, you could have...
No one made you say that.
No, it was just, like, out of the blue, too. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
It's not, like, necessarily a family-friendly musical, so, like,
No.
I don't necessarily see Disney being like, you have to make reference, like, make reference to the popular show on Broadway. Like, I don't really see that.
No.
But, I don't know. It's just a weird, like, and is this the only... I swear there's another one.
I can't remember.
But I also thought it was corny, so I might just be thinking of this one. I love the red shirt that they have Ricky in. It looks so good.
Yeah. I agree. I was like, wait. This kind of eats.
I was like, he, like, is dressing well.
Yeah.
Like, pop off queen, and I never say that.
Yeah. Specifically about him. Sometimes I'm like, you need to do your hair better.
Literally.
But that's a Joshua Bassett problem.
But they're like, Ricky with the good hair. And I'm like, we looking at the same boy?
Is Ricky with the good hair in the room?
Do you know another Ricky? Like, is that why we're differentiating them with the good hair and it's not this Ricky?
Yeah.
Is he Ricky with the bad hair?
Maybe it's like sarcastic.
I just don't feel like it is, though.
No.
Yeah. It's fun.
Wait. Yeah.
Well, my next comment is about their, can I have this dance?
Yeah.
Do you have anything for that?
No, mine is about that too.
What's yours?
I just think it's kind of embarrassing. Miss Jen is like, we don't need to do the songs. And then they just like
start singing. I think I was like, not her just singing. Also, why didn't they do that live?
I don't know.
I think it's because of how much she's dancing.
Probably.
And the specific part where she bends her back. I was like, okay, that's why they didn't do it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But it's so funny.
But then I don't think they should have choreographed it if she couldn't have sang.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. I think if they just sang, it'd be fine.
It would be fine. We
it's
just was a long shot on them. Ashlyn was playing the piano. I bet they did do it live, and they just put the live, like the audio, like the recorded version over top. But like,
yeah,
I don't know.
One thing I did notice that I liked is that they didn't try to make Gina sing in like a high register. It was like in her range, and so I feel like it sounded
good.
Did
sound better. It's a good cover. Like they do a good job.
Yeah.
I wish, and I don't know if this is true for the Spotify version, and it might have just been my headphones. I feel like they mix the piano too loud. I can hear the piano like, like there's times I'm like I can only hear the like.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, like I literally wrote underneath this as like secret. I wrote secret relationship in my butt.
Yeah, I know. I was like, they're so obviously together.
They're so obviously together. Like. Honestly, I would be offended if my friends didn't pick up on this at this point.
Yeah. And I feel like at this point, everybody knows Gina and Ricky. And, like, there's been chemistry building for a while.
Yeah. Like, are they stupid?
Yeah.
Like,
they can't be that dumb.
They're not that thick. Like, I swear. Like... They literally just broke out into a choreographed slow dance song.
Yeah.
And they complain all the time about Gabriella and Troy. Like, I need you guys to lock in if you haven't figured it out already.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, something I wrote about. I was like, what does that mean? I wrote about Maddox and Jack coming back.
I wrote about that. I just said, yay.
I wrote my babies are back. I love them. I
love them so much.
And Maddox is just so much charm right away.
Yeah.
They're so good. And like just seeing them back, I was just like, oh my gosh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving us from those scary weeks because it was rough without you guys. It was 2 weeks and it was rough. I hated it.
Right. I was like a little bit scared at first that they were gonna like make Jet be like dumb and mean, but then like in his first interview, but also that's so funny. He's like, all the girls want me, but also what did Courtney say?
Also, what did Courtney say? No, real.
Like, okay.
I wonder if there was like a reason that all of the characters had to come in this episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I was thinking about that. I was like, because it's Seb's first episode back, Maddox and Jed's first episode back, and Mazzara's. So it's like the entire like on like not leads.
Yeah. I don't know. That is interesting.
Because like I was like, and we haven't seen Big Red yet. But these guys are definitely more of like, because Seb's in it more than Big Red is. These are definitely our secondary cast members. These ones. And so I was like, is there a reason that we had to wait until like that they all came in the third episode?
That is interesting.
I don't know if it means anything, but I was just like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Miss Jen mentions her mom again, like with the thing, and I was like, wait, I miss those jokes. I miss Miss Jen. She's just an icon.
I love her.
Legend in another.
Yeah.
I also I wrote Ashlyn's kind of peak, and I don't know why I wrote that anymore, but I remember liking her in this episode.
She's so funny. Like, and she talks to Maddox, and she's like, they're talking about camp, and she's like, "Where's the fire pit so I can jump into
it?" Yeah, throw myself. I think I wrote Ashlyn so peak after that scene, and specifically her interview.
Yes.
She says something in her interview, and it's so like raw or something. Like, I can't remember what she says, but it was like that was. I love her.
Oh yeah, because that interview intrigued me so much because there's like a fly and she just like swats at it, and then there was a few times where I'm like, there was one in the next episode where I was like, I feel like they could have like done a retake of this. Like, I don't feel like this is like they did one take. That's all they can afford. I don't know, but there's just a fly and she just. I didn't even notice that. I thought that was so funny. But she is good. Just like, I don't know. She said something about Maddox.
Yeah, like it being like awkward.
Yeah.
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 I can't remember what it was, but I really liked it. I'm like, wait, I love her actually. Actually, the two of them are like low key my favorites, and not even their relationship, just the two of them as like two separate characters. Peak. And then I wrote Seb's back. Prematurely happy.
Yeah. I love Seb.
I love Seb. Anyways. Okay. The extra costumes that they dress them in.
So bad.
They're so bad. They're also the most distracting extra costumes I've ever seen in my life. Though in no world is whatever Courtney's wearing blending in.
No.
What even is Courtney supposed to be?
I feel like it's some like Japanese type, like, I don't know.
Like Hello Kitty kind of girl kind of vibe.
But it's not that doesn't exist, but why does everyone need like a whole character that's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I hate that Miss Darbus like calls them out by being like math nerd boy and goth girl. That's so weird. This movie is so bad.
Then when they show the clips of the camera and it's like dramatic lighting and you're like, what is this?
No, I'm like, okay, this sucks.
Gina, I don't know if you do want your name tied to this project.
Because Gina is clearly the best actor here.
Oh, by leaps and bounds.
I'm like, Max sucks.
He literally does. He just does not blend as well into the cast. And I don't know if it's because he's not as good of an actor or what it is. Yeah. But he just feels so Disney Channel. And I know they all, like, this is a Disney Plus show, so it's, like, not that different, but he feels so Disney Channel. And his acting in the movie is even... I'm trying to decide if his acting in the movie is supposed to be bad.
That's what I'm trying to decide, too. Because, like, when he's in actual scenes, it's like, but
he's
it's
okay.
not, like, terrible.
Yeah.
But when he's, like, acting, I'm like, this is so bad. And I don't really understand if this movie is supposed to be, like, comedic or dramatic, because there's lines where it's, like, where he's, like, Miss Darbus is not going to be with us very much longer, or something like that. And, like, making it seem like she's going to die, and then she's, like, she's retiring. And also, there's, like, no reaction.
In that scene, it's not played humorously.
No.
But it's a joke. Like, the line is a joke. But they don't play it humorously in the...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, I think it's strange.
So many thoughts. I don't even know what's happening with the movie, and I don't think they took 5 seconds to figure it out.
Nope. I don't think so either. And
the students being in that scene is crazy. They did not need to be there.
No, they did it because literally they're not even important until Miss Darbus calls them out, but then she
doesn't say their name, so it's
it's so weird.
It's worse. This is a little bit before, but Maddox winks at Ashlyn, and I love that. Anyways, that's non-related, but we can go back to talking about this scene.
I do think it's so funny, like, when the director... Do you remember her name? I don't. Quinn, yes. When Quinn is, like, watching this and, like, keeps making comments, and Maddox is just, like, agreeing with her, I think that's funny. I love Maddox.
She's literally peak. I do wonder, how old is Maddox? Because she says she's a student PA.
Yeah.
And then she says, my school friends are my camp friends.
Yeah. I don't know, because she was, like, really good friends with EJ, where...
I would think that her and EJ were the same age.
I would think so, too. Maybe she's just, like, a year younger. But then how old is Jet?
And then my next question is, we see Jet, like, going to school. We don't see Maddox going to school.
Yeah.
And it was Jet got kicked out of his school. Like, I don't think she is a student. I think she's EJ's age.
Maybe.
And then the school friends must just be like...
Yeah.
I'm at a school.
Yeah. I love, like, the security measures of this, that there's just, like, a bunch of people at the school.
No.
I can't imagine going to school at East High. But also, I can think of my high school, and if they had the opportunity to film a movie there, they would.
100%. I'm surprised they haven't signed themselves up for it yet, honestly.
They're probably going to produce one on the book that was written by
Oh my gosh, yeah.
the admin.
Our admin wrote a book. And it was weird. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It had, like, teen, like, romance fantasy in it, which was weird to be like, our principal wrote this. They're, like, describing a teenage girl's dreams.
I wish I had a copy of that book.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Do they not give you one?
I don't think I kept mine.
I kept mine because I was like,
it.
I have to keep this.
I want to annotate it. It's my hobby. Maybe that's the next podcast.
The next podcast is, do you guys want us to go through our... I don't even know how to describe the first guy's job, but our principals. I don't know how to describe them to you all out who weren't a part of it. But
crazy.
Anyways, I'm obsessed with the joke they have about zooming in on Joshua Bassett when they say dating your co-star and making it really awkward for the rest of, like, that's such a good joke. They go at him hard this season.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
But then I was thinking, wait, is that supposed to be in reference to the fact that Gina and...
Yeah. Or is this at Joshua Bassett?
It's definitely at Joshua Bassett, but I think... Because Gina turns her head and looks at him, too, so I think that there's kind of supposed to be a moment where it's like... Oops. Like, if you didn't know the background, you'd be like, oh, it's because they're dating, but it's 100% a dig at Joshua Bassett.
Yeah. That man goes through so much.
They're so mean. But then they call him an American Eagle model.
Yeah, that's so funny to me.
Which I think he is, technically. I think he has modeled for them.
Interesting.
I think. I don't know for sure. And then Haley, you want to have him next? Mr. Mazzara comes back.
Yeah. I put that. I've never been so happy to see that man.
I've never known me either.
He's such a bully, but...
He is such a bully, but he's what those kids need right now.
Yeah. No, real.
Humbling. That's real.
Yeah.
Humbling in a way to get to college.
I love that. He's just like, what is this?
When he rips up her letter of recommendation, which, by the way, she should not be... His first complaint should have been, well, why are you writing your own letter of recommendation?
Real.
Like, that would solve all of the problems you're talking about here, Courtney.
Yeah. Girl... That's just embarrassing. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know what else to say
about that.
Don't write
And I'm sure she has enough teachers that would write her letters.
Yeah.
Or, like, employers or literally anyone.
Yeah, well, we literally know, too.
Yeah.
So...
Yep.
Like, and I'm sure, like, Corbin Blue would write one, which I don't know if you want one from Corbin Blue, but, like, I don't know. Never heard. If
I was Harvard and I got
one from Corbin Blah, then I would be pretty... I'd be pretty stoked. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Mr. Mazzara. It's good to see him.
I feel like she could... No, I love him. I'm so glad he was back.
Yeah,
I'm so glad he brought her to Earth, too.
Yeah. She needed that.
She needed it. But honestly, they just need, like... I love Miss Jen, and I love what Miss Jen does for them, but they also just need a reliable school teacher.
Yeah. I agree. And I love when he comes in and he's like, your students need help.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, which one? And he's like, yes.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah.
Zara is crazy, and he does things that I don't always agree with, but I love him, and I do think he's a really good part of the show.
Yeah.
Except for when he's bullying Carlos, but...
Yeah. That's wild.
That's wild. But yeah, the letter of recommendation stuff is weird. She shouldn't be writing her own. And then my last note is about Miss Jen calling Danny.
Yeah.
Which I already kind of talked about, so.
Yeah. I just think that's dumb. And I also think it's sad that she would do that without talking to Gina.
Yeah. You know? Yeah.
Like, she's, like, actively replacing her before she's even talking to Gina.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't even know what Gina wants, really, in this situation, which is really kind of not cool of her.
Yeah.
But I feel like, okay, and this happens with everyone, but Miss Jen's relationship with those kids is not equal.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of think that's why she doesn't talk to Gina.
That's true.
Because I don't think she gives Gina a pep talk in here.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's one of the few times we've seen her to give Gina a pep talk.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is.
She definitely has favorites, I feel like.
It's definitely Carlos and Ricky.
Yeah.
And Nene.
Yeah.
Because it's not even really Ashlyn.
No.
In fact, she's kind of been really bad about it to Ashlyn.
Yeah.
Like the whole Belle stuff? Like she was not locked in there.
Yeah.
But
I still love her.
I still love her. And I think that it's also just like what you see of people and stuff.
Yeah. But I agree.
I don't know. Anyways, that was my thoughts there. I don't have any other thoughts. Do you have anything else you want to share?
No. I think that's okay.
I didn't mean to yawn for a moment. Sorry, guys. Well, we've kind of decided, talked it over, and because we just have so many thoughts from this season, and we're running out of musicals we know, we're actually not going to cast shows for season 4. I know. If you guys are so mad, let us know.
Yeah.
But, because we really don't know, like, everyone's feedback on that.
Yeah.
Which is our fault for not asking. But we've kind of decided for this season just to not really do them.
Yeah.
We got our Hamilton joke out of the way, and so...
That was the real reason.
That was the real reason. Sometimes you have to play the long game, okay?
Yeah.
But, yeah, we don't think we're going to do those, but... unless you guys really like them, and then, we can still do them, but... anyway, so I guess that's all we have to say, unless Haley, you have any other party advice?
No.
No? Okay, perfect. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to keep watching us on YouTube or Spotify, wherever you're watching us, or both. And make sure to follow our TikTok, because we post cool stuff there sometimes. It's been a minute. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Bye.